Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema is receiving more backlash after announcing that she is ditching the Democratic Party and becoming an independent. Many critics believe her actions are hypocritical, citing her response to then Democrat Joe Lieberman's run in 2003, saying, quote, "He's a shame to Democrats. I don't even know why he's running." Joining us now is that man, former Connecticut Senator Joe Lieberman. Senator, good to see you.
Hey, good to see you, Sean. Sometimes history hurts, but the fact
I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
In 2006, you ran as an independent against Ned Lamont, and you received the support of basically every major Republican office holder in Connecticut. Obviously, that helped you win and stave off that, Lamont there from the left. The thing that I think is interesting is a lot of people are comparing her race to yours. I just don't think that there's any way that Arizona Republicans are going to show her the same support that you got in Connecticut. So how different is her situation than yours?
Well, it's somewhat alike in that I ran as an independent. She's become an independent, so presumably she will run for re-election as an independent in a couple of years. But other than that, there are big differences. I mean, I ran as an independent after the left wing of the Democratic Party came after me, only because of one issue, really, Iraq, because I didn't want America to retreat from Iraq, leave it in shambles, and destroy our credibility and probably our security in the world. So anyway, I lost that. And then, unfortunately, under Connecticut law, I had the right to run as an independent. And that campaign was one of the most gratifying of my life. The exit polls show that I got a majority of the independents. I got a third of the Democrats. But whoa, listen to this. More than 70% of the Republican voters. And it meant everything to me because I always believed that even if people disagree with you on one or another issue, if they think you're doing what you think is right for the country or the state, they'll stick with you. And thank God and thank the voters of Connecticut, and a special thank you to the Republican voters of Connecticut did stick with me. Now, Kyrsten Sinema is facing a different situation. Presumably, if she runs for re-election, she runs as an independent, she's going to have a strong Republican and a strong Democrat. They may be a conservative Republican, a liberal Democrat, which is what she hopes, because she hopes to go up the middle. We'll see.
But and I agree with you. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. I said the other day, I think her goal is to win with between 36 and 38%. When you made that switch, was that part of your calculus?
Well, I made, in Connecticut, the law allows you to run as an independent if you lose your party primary. Not every state allows that. Matter of fact, I think most don't. So I knew I was in a real battle. All our polling showed that Democrats were turning against me. But I had to file my petition signatures, Sean, a day to run as an independent, a day after the primary. So about 3 or 4 weeks out from the primary, kind of awkward, but I had to announce, if I lose this thing, I'm not getting out. I'm running as an independent. And so we started circulating petitions, and we got on the ballot. And as I say, I got tremendous support from Republicans and independents, and enough from Democrats to put me over the top. It ended up 50% for me that year, 40% for the Democrat, and 10% for the Republicans. So, I can never say enough gratitude to the Republicans in Connecticut for sticking with me.
So speaking of that, you heard the quote that she was very critical of you and your tactics way back before she entered public office. The thing that I wonder, and you're no stranger to this, is opposition research folks on the right are going to dig all these quotes up, and she's going to need Republicans, some degree, 5, 10, 15, whatever percent. Do you think that she is going to regret criticizing your strategy and everyone who has gone out there and sought Republican support, as she is going to, if she chooses to seek re-election, need Republican support?
Yeah, no, she does really need some percentage of Republicans in Arizona, just like she needs some percentage of Democrats, even though she's hoping to mostly win with independent voters. So, on what she said about me, I guess about 10 or 12 years ago, I think she should just say, life is a journey, and you change your opinions as you go along. Somebody asked me about it, how I felt about her comment about me, which was quite critical 10 or 12 years ago. And I said, you know, she's Kyrsten Sinema is older and she's wiser. So there you go.
that she is, and I bet she regrets it now as well. But I agree with you. Senator Joe Lieberman, always good to see you. Thank you for joining us, sir.
You too, Sean. Thank you. Take care.